Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. Hey men, let me show you something. I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. For the next few minutes, I want you to imagine something with me. You're a little girl, big eyes, soft cheeks, soft skin. Curiosity is pouring out of you like sunlight. And the moment you step into this world, you realize that eyes are everywhere. Everyone notices you. Some want to protect you, and some want to possess you. Some really want to be you, and some just want to take from you. You notice that you're praised for being pretty, sweet, and quiet. But when you're bold, it's too much. When you're angry, you're crazy. And when you're smart, you're intimidating. You have finally learned how to smile just right. Don't want to give off too much. Don't take up too much space. Be sensual, but not sexual. And desirable, but not strong. Not too loud. Be a muse. Never the master, though. Can you imagine growing up with all of that noise? All of these microaggressions. Imagine how confusing it would be to find your voice, your power, just like yourself. This is what women are kind of coming out of now, or awakening from. And it's like we've realized how much we've contorted our experience here to try to fit this perfect little, to just be loved or approved of. I am a visual person, and I always see a bunch of stories playing out in my head. And I have always imagined myself as like this flower, right? It's like really colorful and really fragrant. And obviously the flower is meant to attract all of the pollinators. So that's good and bad pollinators. That's like wasps and spiders and honeybees and ladybugs and ants. You know, I've been stung by the bad ones. I've been fed off of by the ants. It was very confusing for me to navigate all of this attraction, alchemy stuff. So, you know, it makes a girl want to kind of chop off her petals and dye them black. There are literally days where I do wear like a baggy black hoodie and some baggy sweatpants. And I just walk into the world like, please, for the love of God, nobody notice me for one day. Human women are the flowers of our species, and that's by design. So as the pollinators, men, is it actually possible for you to see a fragrant flower sometimes and just let it pass, or just keep walking? This is why catcalling is going extinct, is because sometimes women just want to exist. And don't get me wrong, there are days that I do want to wear the bright colors and I do want to be fragrant and beautiful and get noticed. I just have noticed that I enjoy it more when it's intentional. And I know it can feel like a lot. I can only imagine being a man right now. To witness this shift is crazy. There are women flying off the handle. There are women selling their bodies online. There are women swearing off men. There are women, single moms, who are living together to co-parent and leaving men out of it. Women don't need men. That's what we keep hearing. We don't need them. We are men now. We are masculine enough. We are holding both sides now. And we're breaking out of our box. We've been in the box and we're breaking out of it. And I am not even discrediting that men have been in their boxes. In fact, my opinion is that the majority of men are still in their box. I feel like there's kind of a rush of women breaking out of the box right now. And it's like kind of a thing. And there are trickles of men getting out of their box, but there needs to be more. That's kind of why there's this dynamic power shift. Like, the men need to set themselves free too. I really want to tell you something important. You're not the villain here. I mean, maybe the men in the past have been, but you are not. And in fact, you are invited. You're invited to see us fully. Yes, on the good days and the bad days. Is that okay? To protect our power and not try to contain it. there is a metaphor for this, and you know, I've heard a bunch of people say it, so it's not like I came up with it. I did not come up with this, but it's, if the woman is the river, the man is the banks. So he's not containing her, he's not damming her up, he's not trying to keep her in a cup. She's free, she's rushing, she's going, you know, she can flow, she can go kind of all over the place, but still within the comforts of this structure, this grounding, comforting, soft bank, right? So if you are wondering how to support this rising feminine, start by observing. Observe all of the women in your life and on your feed, but don't objectify them. I mean, unless it's their job, I guess, if they're advertising for that. We need to start letting our daughters be whoever they want to be and take up as much space as they want. To be as loud or as quiet as she wants. She is allowed to be loud, she is allowed to be wild, she is allowed to be angry, she is allowed to be grumpy. She doesn't need to be calm and polite all of the time, just like your son doesn't need to be stoic and strong all of the time. So watch with reverence, not control. Listen without needing to fix or defend. Let her change. Let her expand. Let her surprise you. How can you cultivate this kind of autonomy with women? And that's how you get on board. So if you see a woman wearing all black and baggy clothes with her hair in a bun, not making eye contact, let her pass without even looking at her. Sure, that also means when you see a beautiful woman dressed to the tens, giving you the eyes, you can glance in a saucy way or approach her even. Of course, read the room, read the women. I'll give you a few more examples. If you see a woman who is clearly in low vibes, so that's sad or angry, please don't tell her to smile because then she'll look prettier. If her posture is small and turned away, don't move closer, give her space. You honoring a woman's space is a powerful masculine move because it signals safety. If she's speaking with fire or with rage, don't tell her to calm down. Just listen. That fire might be centuries old. You don't need to put it out. You just need to let it move through her. Witnessing is a form of reverence and protection because you're not shutting her down. You're just letting her be. And this is kind of a tricky one, but if she's laughing and her eyes aren't smiling, or her energy is not happy, check in or back off. Women will pretend and perform to make you feel better. So don't mistake a polite laugh for consent or attraction. You have to notice the whole signal and just trust that your grounded, stable, masculine presence is still deeply needed. And like I said, please don't think that I'm avoiding the topic that men are in their box and that they have their box. That's just not what this video is about. So thank you so much for listening, truly. And I'll see you on the next one.